Hi there, and welcome to the Cult of Cinema. My name is Aaron, and I am all dressed up in skeleton pajamas. Not even joking, I am. So what's happening tonight? Here we go. Tonight I have a massive, and I do mean massive, haul from Canada. In case you haven't realized, I got to turn off that light. But one other thing, I'm back in Morocco. All right, let's see if this is a little bit better. Hey there, Death Bomb, welcome, man. So here's the thing. When you travel to another country, like I did with Canada, one thing that you do, hey Gary, is you end up buying movies quite a bit. And sometimes companies send you movies as well. I like to give a big shout out there to Sunrise Records in both Cornbrook and St. John's for being so amazing. Big shout out to Sean, and a shout out there to my friend Carson as well. Also, a shout out to Sephora, where I went in to get some makeup at in Halifax, and apparently they knew the channel. So who thought? Who would have thought, right? And I want to say hi to my family, my mom, my dad, my sisters, you can see my cats in the background, all right? My nieces, to my stepmom Dina, to my aunts, just everybody. You guys made it such a wonderful trip. But you guys are not here to hear me wax nostalgic. You're here to see what I brought back. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to show you stuff that you haven't seen because I didn't show it on camera. I'm going to show you stuff you may have seen if you watch my channel religiously. So you're going to get a mixture of both. Hey there, Vince. Welcome, man. The neat thing about this is you saw me show a lot of stuff, especially like when it was like Mill Creek or Sonia, stuff like that. But what actually made it back to go into the movie library that was so important that it needed to be here this time? Well, we are about to find out what that is. We're going to see some horror. We're going to see some Blu-ray, some 4K, some limited editions, and a whole bunch more. Hey there, I'm ready. So let's start out. I'm not going to start on the high stuff first, but we'll go with a little bit. Hey there, Alan. Welcome, man. Doug Williams, I know. I, of course, funded In Search of Darkness 3, and I funded it at the physical media part of it. So I do have In Search of Darkness 1, In Search of Darkness 2 with a cool side-loading slipcase, and In Search of Darkness 3, also with a cool side-loading slipcase. And that came with this here. And here's the thing. These within their slipcases don't really fit in to this one here, but that's okay. It's cool anyway. Hey there, Ken. Welcome, man. Danza Macabre 2. Got it for Castle Blood 4K. Oh, that's a good one. So from there, you guys know I'm a massive horror fan, especially 80s horror and stuff. But I like a lot of different genres. So what made it back from Mill Creek? And Sony? Well, let's do those really quick because those you guys are going to know a bit of. You see my kitty cat in the background. Well, one of 6 cats that we have here. We have Equalizer 3, which I really did like. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I love this movie. No Hard Feelings. Again, love No Hard Feelings. Resident Evil's Death Island was okay. I like that one. Knights of the Zodiac, I was a bit disappointed in. And Love Again, I surprisingly liked. Now, that may have been the fact that I was in a sappy mood and I missed my better half, but either way, hopefully we'll see some more cats come by. Don't worry, guys. If you're here for the boutique label stuff, do I have some boutique label stuff to show you guys? Some really cool stuff. Got a cat trying to get across my boutique label stuff right now. I was shocked when Mill Creek announced this, and I knew it's not something that I could pass up. And it's Which Way Is Up, and the the Bingo Long, Traveling All Stars, and Motor Kings. Two Richard Pryor double feature classic. Gotta love that, right? Because I'm a massive fan of those cheesy stuff. Also available on DVD. I think they are actually. Yes, I have the Holiday Classics collection: Christmas with the Knightleys, Christmas in Big Sky Country, and Christmas Maple Hills. Munya, if you're watching this, or Giulio, watch this one night. The 4-pack Nurse Betty, Your Friends and Neighbors, Possession, and The Shape of Things, because I like this type of stuff. The Disney type stuff they're coming out with, I think, is some of the live action stuff, and so we may get some really good of those older school like live action movies that they did. As far as I know, that's a lot of what they're working with. But I haven't seen anything manifest yet. But it's just early in the new year, and that was just recently done. Divine Influencer. I'm not big on these here. I do have Possession, actually. I got it from Umbrella Entertainment. Slate to the end of January. I saw that, actually. Trust me, you won't believe the amount of people that actually sent me a message about that, Jason. I sent a message about that. So yeah, it's a Pure Flix film, so not normally my type, but why not? I'm an influencer, right? To a tiny degree. Go on, the complete series. Recently passed away, Matthew Perry, and I wanted to check this out. We're almost done with these here before I get into the boutique stuff. And also my I love Possession because I like stand-up comedy. They put a Gary on one and a Jella Johnson Ray's, Maria Bamford, Mike Brigillo, Jim Gaffigan, I guess, who's the one who knew the best. All right, we get those out of the way. Also got, of course, a Star Wars documentary set. Of course, Dawson's Creek, because you guys know I'm a massive fan. And He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the animated one that kind of looks like the stuff that was done from if you remember, like there used to be like a WWE game back in the day. It had the kind of like almost kind of cartoonish look to it. Kind of looks like that. Other ones that made their way here were, of course, because it had to, Ultraman versus Alien Battling, the Ultra 7 Mega Set, Ultraman versus Red King. This was the first one. Because I like musicals, we got Shout, Captain Corelli's Mandolin, Connie and Carla, The Man Who Cried, The Caveman's Valentine, and Madame Sosatska. I Am Back Morocco, as you can see from behind me. Waist Deep and Drop Squad, because like action movies. White Nights and White Nights 2. I don't remember White Nights 2 at all. Black Sea and State of Play. And I watched this one before, but I want to watch it again, and that's in the cut. It's an unrated director's cut. Now we're getting on to the stuff I'm sure you guys like Caveman's Valentine. Excellent. Are most interested in. So what I think is the next. So for me, some people are going to kill me for this. I think slipcovers are kind of getting played out. So what do you do when slipcovers play out a bit? You got to find something new, right? Or in this case, something old that's new again. And where's that going? Steelbooks. Steelbooks have become massively popular again. Recently, we've seen like big sets like the Jurassic Park set, one of the sets I'm going to show right now, the Resident Evil set. Walmart has been putting in new Steelbooks. Disney has taken on to putting all of their new shows that they're putting on with Steelbook editions, whether it's WandaVision that you're watching or Loki. You've probably got that in the Steelbook edition. So and it's rumored that Walmart is actually maybe putting a Steelbook section into their store. I've fallen back in love with Steelbooks. I used to collect them for a while. Uh, Mill Creek have put out some amazing steelbooks, and I'm not joking. Amazing freaking steelbooks. This one right here, Miami Vice, based on, of course, on the film, which is really uh, based on the I've run 2 or 3 episodes of the TV series. The Fright Night Steel is amazing. Wish I had it. This one here is one of my favorites. This is Lords of Dogtown. I love this movie. I love this steelbook. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely one of the best that I own. And I just absolutely House of Wax is probably my favorite. This version here of the requel of the or prequel, I guess, of the Thing. We just slide it out so you can get a better look at it. Gotta love this cover. I really wish they would have went practical effects with this movie because this is such a good film that's gets a bit wasted by the lack of practical effects. And of course, the set that really did help kind of get my love of steelbooks back again. And you guys are all gonna know what it is. The very first thing I bought when I got to Canada, it is the David Gordon Green. Hey there, Maddie, welcome, man. Halloween Trilogy Steelbook. For those that don't know, I am one of the people that is a massive fan of the David Gordon Green, like Halloween trilogies. And Halloween trilogy. Also, I think a lot of it comes down to I'm a massive Halloween fan. And The Beyond, I have that one. That's a fantastic steelbook. And I think David Gordon Green, at least is somebody that stayed with the franchise. Nobody else did. Well, can you name anybody that directed 3 more of these films? I've got 4,734, 5,325. It comes with both 4K and Blu-ray. The controversial one, the one that I like that nobody else does, Halloween Ends. My dad was here, be putting that one down so much right now. But I actually loved it. I really did. That's a me thing, right? Also got some, and these are all unopened by the way at this point, a few Vinegar Syndrome. So let's look at the VSAs first and look at the part labels that I got. So I got The Grave, and it is number 1620 of The Grave. Really want to watch this one, actually. Whatever It Takes, which I was surprised has this nice shiny one. I actually did not know that about the director of VHS 85. This is 4,188. TC 2000, yes, I bought it. It was cheap last year. And this is 4,769. It's TC 2000. Also, I picked up Sister, because I'm a massive fan of Southern Gothics. Knocking from Yellow Veil. And Curfew, because I like Carl Richards, and I want to see what she was like in that one when she was younger. On the day of Elvis's birthday, I kid you not, I walked into hey, good evening, Evan. Welcome, man. I walked into my local Walmart. Well, not my local Walmart there in Corner Brook, and I saw this movie in a bin for $8. And when I got up to I forgot I wasn't going to get it. Then I got up to the counter and I checked it in. It was $5. So then I said, I'm definitely getting it. So it's an Elvis 5 movie collection. It has GI Blues, Blue Eye, Girls, 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 Fun in Acapulco, and my personal favorite Elvis film, Roosevelt. Let's put this here. Ronald has a good. Diabolique has the Halloween Steelbook set on clearance for $64.99. You are smart to grab it. It's a gorgeous set, and anybody that doesn't have it, that's an amazing price for 3 Steelbooks in a steel case. And the nice thing about this is they are all on their own discs. So it's not ones where they're like loaded onto 1 or 2 discs. I also decided I was going to get into some indicator stuff. And I wanted to get some decent genre land. So I grabbed Fascination on Blu-ray. I love this film. Number 3,186. My other ones are other like things are over there, so I don't have the things over here for every one of them. Oh, Matty Chiefs is also right here. Is some of the other stuff, but that's over in my other bag, which is right now, unfortunately, on the farm. Night of the Hunted. Fantastic. Don't watch this one first. So if you haven't seen any genre land, like I say, go in with something like start off with Fascination, maybe check out Lips of Blood. But yeah, we're going to talk about this tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to do a video tomorrow. We're going to be talking about all the announcements. I'm back, guys. I'm back to Morocco, which means I'm back to regular videos again. So hopefully you guys will join me for that. Both on here. I got videos coming up, like on my Patreon channel, like versus videos against May to December versus Phantom. But yeah, this is what I call like when you're really into Roland, like this is the one to watch because you really will appreciate it. Also have the often considered a giallo, but it's not. It's definitely more of a home invasion, I guess. I guess that's what we'll call it. And that is Cold Eyes of Fear. Great film with Gianni Garco, who's actually got a wonderful interview on here. Hey, Triple H, welcome, man. Iron Rose is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see that one come out. Will you ever see Hammer films in 4K? Man, I can't see why they haven't done them already. But yes, I think we eventually will. I think it's a given. I just think that we'd have more of them in 4K right now if Indicator. Now, don't quote me on this because may have lost the rights to doing Hammer stuff. And of course, I have the Todd Slaughter set. You know I was going to get this, guys. My better half's a massive fan of this stuff. Picked up Fascination Night Hunter as well. Nice choices, man. Really, Night Hunter, both great titles. I really recommend this one. It's 3,575 or 6,000. I got something in my lip. Yeah, dry skin. It's a massive set. 8 films in that set. Great stuff. Love me some Todd Slaughter. From my dad, I got, well, we'll call it some slightly sleazier stuff. First off is Emmanuel and the White Slave Trade, because unfortunately I do not have the Emmanuel set yet. But luckily I do have this here. I don't think there's any features on it. It came in from Full Moon. But just to have it like in its own like completely uncut format is a good start anyway. Also have some Picaramas, so don't see little kids. Physical media, it's key. I mean, people really, really have to keep it going. We got Afternoon Delights, Slave of Pleasure, Sherlock Holmes, and Reunion. Really like this one. And I kid you not, it is a Ray Dennis Steckler triple feature of adult titles. Red Heat, Hot Vampire, and Peeping Tom. I know some people may kind of groan at that, but here's the thing. I think all films, physical media really do need to be kept and preserved. That includes the adult titles as well. So many places started with like good streaming services and sadly don't end up keeping it that way. That's why it's really good to find stuff like this, especially when you find stuff that came from companies that no longer exist or from labels that no longer exist. Like this one right here. BFI used to do a really cool thing called Flipside. They no longer do Flipside. Confession of a Peanut Butter Freak, Summer Camp Girls and Corruption. Great title, especially Corruption. Extra movie in there, man. I say they're all pretty tame by today's standards. No, maybe not like the roughy types, but like those ones particularly would be. We got Vice over here, which I'm really interested in checking out. Bronco Bullfrog, which I've seen and actually like this one, so it's kind of a nice buy. And I know a lot of people wouldn't buy this or don't buy this type of stuff. Hey there, Death by Man. I like Hallmark stuff. It's cheesy, right? And it's fun. Like you turn it for brain. Devils Without Read. I got the BFI edition of Devils Without Read. So right now it's not uncut, but it is about as uncut as you can get it right now, unless you get a different type of copy. But Portrait of a Miner. It is a series of mining films. It's films done seriously from a thing called the Mining Review, which was a cinema magazine, and done like in like talking about like Scotland, Wales, and stuff like that. I just thought it was a really interesting like curio. And since I'm a massive fan of William Castle, I have the Fastest Guns of the West. It is 8 William Castle Westerns. Klondike Kate, Mastersons of Kansas, Battle of Rogue River, Duel on the Mississippi, Conquest of Cochise, Jesse James versus Dalton's, The Gun That Won the West, and Uranium Boom. You can see how eclectic I am, right? I have the Shirley Temple collection here. This is volume 1, I think, which has Heidi, Curly Top, Little Miss Broadway, Captain January, Just Around the Corner, and Susanna the Mounties. I completed my Ghost Whisperer collection. I bought from Walmart 4 seasons of Ghost Whisperer, and I only to find out that there was a 5th season that I didn't have. Now I got it. Given to me from Sean in Sunrise, and I want to watch this with my better half. This is a horror short film called New Woman. And if you look at the back of this, it has this very genre-esque like type of look to it. And I'm very, very curious. Rue Moore gave it a good review. PopHorror.com gave it a really good review. Gruesome Magazine gave it a good review. So who am I to not, right? I got this Tom and Jerry, the Gene Deitch collection. He's the one of the directors of Tom and Jerry theatrical shorts. Now, the case, look at there, is totally destroyed. But I'll replace it. We're not finished. Because we also got a couple Hammer to look at as well. But not just any Hammer, some of the Hammer that's gone out of print. So we're looking at Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, the Scream Factory edition. Now, if you haven't bought it, it's now going into print. Pick it up. And also going into print release, Straight On Till Morning. I love these here. Just incredible releases. And by the way, the Scream Factory releases of the Hammer films, especially ones that were put up by Studio Canal, actually are superior releases with new remasters and extra special features. I'm going to leave this one to last because this is one I want to show you guys. Also decided it was time for me to up my martial arts game. So I picked up, and this is one I have not shown on the channel. Michelle Yeoh in Magnificent Warriors. An excellent, excellent title. If you've never seen it, it's a lot of fun. There's a limited edition one of this that my dad has as well. A great one that if you like Indiana Jones type of films, definitely check this out. But if you want to get like one of the super best things that Michelle Yeoh was in, and Cynthia Rothrock, and Karen Chan. Is that what her name is? Karen Chan? Is it? I think that's what they gave her the name they used for. Or is it Khan? It is in the line of duty, hands down, one of the best box sets I've owned in years. Just incredible films. I've seen the Black Cat before, but I haven't seen that particular release of it. I'm iffy on whether I want to get that one, Andrew, or the one from that was put out from 88 Films. So I'm kind of going back and forth. Though I do the one that they put out is gorgeous. I also wanted to up not just my martial arts, but the Jackie Chan stuff. I really want to get some Jackie Chan. So I picked up this one here, Volume 1 from 1976 to 1982. On it, we have The Killer Meteors, which is okay. It's not really Jackie Chan. It's more Jimmy Wang Yu than Jackie Chan. Shaolin Woodman's good. To Kill with Intrigue's okay. Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin is amazing. Dragon Fist is really good. Battle Creek Brawl is good for when it was done. And Dragon Lord is really, really good as well. What's my shirt? Actually, this is I'll show you. I'm actually wearing pajamas like from Spirit Halloween that were given to me by my sister and my stepmom, my dad. So look, it's just literally skeleton pajamas, which I love, by the way. So if I'm going to get Jackie Chan, right? Those are good Jackie Chan. Those are some early Jackie Chan, right? Some primer stuff. You can't stop there. Oh no, because what you have to do then. Yeah, both volumes out. I need the second volume. It's so good, man. You got to get yourself a Criterion release because Jackie Chan Police Story 1 and 2 on Criterion. I do have Venom, actually. I love Venom. I think Blue Underground put out the release, if I'm correct about the one I got. And I do have the Blu-ray with the case. So this is Police Story 1 and 2, two of the best movies Jackie Chan ever put out. I will go on that hill. Two of the best things ever put out. Yeah, I was iffy on the 4K, to be honest with you. And you know why? Because one, I think for when they were done, Blu-ray was definitely good enough. But also, this came out, and I really, really wanted this. This is Super Cop, otherwise known as Police Story 3, otherwise known as, oh my God, Jackie Chan and Michelle Yeoh together, really for the only time, because Kung Fu Panda doesn't count. Just makes magic. It is absolutely stunningly fantastic. The mall scene is 7 minutes of like amazing, legendary like martial arts work. The playground scene, you mentioned, okay, they were on the same wavelength. The playground fight is really, really good too. Now, this has some amazing scenes. It is a fantastic set. And after I watch the 3 of these films again, I'll be reviewing them and I'll be going over the sets and the movies in detail. I'm very much looking forward to doing some Jackie Chan-centric videos. And last but not least, the very last thing I picked up in Canada, the very last title. My better half really wanted it. I really wanted it. But before I show you that, I got some other stuff to show you. See how I leave this kind of in suspense? I also got for Christmas some Doctor Who, including William Hartnell, Season 2, Tom Baker, Season 6, what we call the Romano 2 season, Colin Baker, Season 1, and Sylvester McCoy, Season 1. But what's the total that I'm so excited about? The one I wanted to put on this channel. The last thing I wanted to show you guys before I went out for tonight. It's an insane title. Kind of crazy. Super crazy, actually. It's 138 minutes of insanity. Put out by Massacre Video and the Ramsey House of Horror. Finally have it in my collection. I'm actually super stoked that I do. A Mahakal. So gonna soak this in for a second, because this, my friends, is pretty much the Bollywood Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't have Armor of the God 3, actually. I don't have Armor of God 1 and 2 either yet. Mahakal will be getting a dedicated video on this channel here in early 2024. I'm actually tempted, if it wasn't so long, to do, I would have done a watch party. But we'll get a nice video on this one here. Maybe I'll get some guests in for that one. So there you go. That is everything, aside from a couple things that I brought back. Hey there, Chris. Welcome, man. From Canada. I'm back, guys. I'm back, Morocco, which means I can get the chance, hopefully, to do videos steadier, stronger, longer, and many, many more. Also came back with a PlayStation 5. What does that mean? Well, that means PlayStation 5 streaming videos as well on YouTube, not just on my Twitch channel. I wish I had the Bollywood Superman musical movie. But hopefully you guys liked all this. I know I picked up a crazy amount of stuff. And there's even more that I left there that I just couldn't take back. That was just too much. But there's so much more coming. I wanted to let you guys know that Thanksgiving is coming out soon, if it's not already out on Blu-ray, from Sony Pictures, and they sent me some some information on it, which I don't know if I got it here or not. They did not send me Thanksgiving, by the way. Just so you know, I watched the movie on my own. I liked it on my own. So not one they sent me. I did ask for a copy. Thanksgiving. They said, unfortunately, that was one of the titles that they couldn't give out. I was a bit disappointed because, and I know that the people worked really hard, like trying to get me that title too. But I guess whoever was behind Thanksgiving, like I guess I don't know, Eli Roth or one of those guys. Yeah, didn't want like review copies going out. With all that being said, if you're new to my channel, this is the crazy eclectic stuff that I like. This is what I watch. This is the stuff that I live for. From Mahakal to Super Cop 3 to Lords of Dogtown to rare or unique Genreland stuff. We'll do a Genreland conversation really soon, actually. Thanks, Keg. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the channel, be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. If you want to super chat, super sticker, or donate, it's much appreciated. Either way, the most important thing that I want you to do while you are here watching this video, enjoy yourself. That's the key to this channel. That's the key to what I want to get there. And as always, check out my Patreon. There's a lot of videos coming up in the next month or so. I filmed a lot of stuff in Canada while I was there. And yeah, they're coming up. I also have got, for those board game collectors out there, I've got a board game primer video of board games about while I was in Canada. It's gonna blow your socks. There you go. Thank you, Kubrick. And thanks for all the like interesting, cool stuff that you sent me. Because I'm gonna be talking about some of that tomorrow. My name is Aaron. This is a call to cinema international. I am back in Morocco. I miss my family, and I've missed my family. See you later, guys. Have a wonderful evening. It's good to be home.